Hello friends, it's Armstrong here from the miniatures. It's still the same weekend, so I'm actually on the roll right now. It is my third build that I'm starting, and I'm gonna be working on this uh, SWAT vehicle, and it is extremely crappy. Yeah, everything about this vehicle is a piece of junk. Yeah, so let's see if we're gonna be able to make a nice looking car from this piece of junk. Yeah, it looks like something that belongs in a space race. Yeah, but other than that, I don't really know what they're gonna do with it. So yeah, let's just get on the table and start building. And here we go. We have that crappy SWAT vehicle, and when I was preparing parts, I needed to actually remove the wheels because they are actually parts of what I prepared. So I just grabbed those wheels, and they look nice. And I wanted, I was thinking about fitting them inside, but then it just looks like the entire car was on stilts, and I didn't like it. Yeah. So I decided to put them on the outside, but then I would have to fill up those spaces, which would be a nightmare. So I just grabbed the original wheels and I glued them together, and they actually gave me a nice little platform to work on, because when with the back ones you can see that they are going to be sticking a little bit more. Yeah, but there is always a way of doing that. So what I'm gonna do, just quick super glue in here. It's not gonna be perfect, it's not gonna be pretty, but it's gonna work. That's the most important part. Yeah, so well, that one isn't really holding very well. Well, I didn't even know that actually is just moving back. Sorry about removing that from the screen. Now those ones, it's gonna be more to the front, and again to here. And the same with this one. So now it looks more like a buggy, I would say. No, like a Mon buggy. I was thinking moon buggy, not Mon. And I'm thinking, flamethrower on the top because, SWAT. Yeah. And I'm just thinking, when I'm thinking, a SWAT unit or, firefighters unit with a flamethrower on the top, I straight away kind of go towards the movie Equilibrium, where the firefighters was actually guys who are destroying the art, anything that can create feelings. Yeah. So instead of saving, buildings from burning, they was actually burning stuff up. And now we're gonna add the fuel barrel in the back, just to bulk it all up. And here we go, please stay. So yeah, that one was actually much easier to convert because I didn't want to add extra stuff too much. Well, I did add a lot of it though. Yeah, so what we have in here is the extra wheels, flamethrower. You have a spare wheel on the back. I don't know how the minis would be able to take it off. And then we have that barrel, which I'm gonna have to straighten it up a little bit. Just don't want to stick correctly. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the plastic that it is made of really don't like to be glue with the super glue. So I'm hoping that the layer of paint gonna just solidify it, because right now it just feels so wonky. I'm gonna probably add a lot of baking soda in a few seconds, yeah? But I just get it, painted black, and hopefully it's gonna hold together in that time. Alright, so I still don't have trust that this truck gonna hold together. Yeah, just I don't have trust in it, so hopefully we're gonna be able to get that done. So let's just get those wheels first. There is 5 of them because he have a spare one. Not like anyone would be able to change it on this vehicle without the truck, but yeah, who cares. Let's just give it a dry brush on the new acquired pieces. So the flamethrower, and actually if I could cover that SWAT thing, I will probably with some sort of a let's just say roasting, because I don't want this to be a brand new vehicle. It's gonna be a rust bucket, but yeah, this really requires a heavy overcoat, not really dry brushing, to heat this entire thing. Like I said, I couldn't do proper black bombing. I don't have enough black paint at that moment. I could use a different color though, but yeah, too late. So I have this. It looks horrible, yeah, because it's very, very bright, but it's hiding all of these little SWAT things. And after we're gonna get dirtying this up, it's gonna be much, much better, because we're just gonna do a roasting and probably some oil paints and so on, And I don't know what they're gonna do with this wheel, because I just smudged it with the metallic paint. But yeah, like this, to be honest, this was one of the biggest problem children. Like both of the trucks that I was trying to do didn't really work for me, yeah. But yeah, let's just get it dry and then do the rest of it. So this mod bucket definitely need rescuing from itself. So I need to, do the wheels very dirty. Yeah. I want this to look like it was just dredging through the mud all day. But it is too big to actually put the mud on the roof. So yeah. But in here, definitely. It have big wheels, so there is always good excuse to throw extra mud on the bottom. And even here, on this, what do you call it? Fuel barrel, and wherever I have the fuel, this, okay, so we have mud on the bottom. Let's throw some in here and at the front. Just give it more. And now we're going to elven flesh. It actually works much better after mixing a little bit with the bestial brown. Brown? Brown. Not brown. Brown. What is brown? So there we go. More of that in here, and then in here. Okay, this is done. Now, weathering red paint, so just on the edges, and it's like, wasteland camouflage. When the car is rusted, it doesn't look like anything. It might be actually a wasteland camouflage after thinking about that. Just, you don't want your car to be stalled, so you just make it look like it is a basically falling apart piece of crap, when in reality you actually care of that. I know that there are actually cars in the US that people are painting to look like a rust bucket, when in reality they are actually good cars. So yeah. So let's go heavy with this, because I want to hide a lot of that crap. I think that I went too heavy. Now I need to go back with the red. Now the oxide. Again, I don't have trust in that paint at all. But I'm using the same brush that I'm using with reds, so yeah. It doesn't, like, it was supposed to be just roasted. Now it is just red and brown. I'm overdoing all of that way too much. And I think that I have way too much fun with it as well. But yeah, let's just let it dry. Let me just put the windows colors in. Yeah, because everything that have windows exposed gonna be blue this time around. I know that sometimes I use green. Yeah, but I have way too much fun with this project, with this roasting. So yeah, it doesn't look great. We'll see how it's gonna look when it's dry. So now, this guy, you know, he cannot really be called Rusty. He can be only called a red demon. Let's give him a spritz of the alcohol. So the pigment's actually gonna be sticking to him, and let's just give this a big chunky amount of the thing is that the alcohol seems to be dissolving the paints as well, which I'm not very happy about. But yeah, if you can see, you know, there is a lot of dustiness on that. It's definitely catching much more of the pigment into the very quickly evaporating liquid. But yeah, this one, I'm gonna be honest, yeah, it's unmitigated disaster. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting much from this particular build. I was just expecting that I'm gonna do better. I'm not blaming the build for me. Yeah, it's just me who screwed it up. So I'm hoping that next time when I'm gonna get something like that, I'm gonna figure out a way to actually make it look better. So this started as a crappy car, and it ended as somewhat crappy car, yeah. But you know, it is Gaslands worthy. It could be used in the Gaslands game. You wouldn't wow anyone with it. Yeah, I don't feel wowed looking at it, but you know, it is still kind of a charity project for this car. So yeah, yeah, I don't really have much good to say about it, so I'm just gonna let it spin for a second. But you know, in the meantime, if you like it actually, you know, somehow, yeah, tell me, because I cannot really see anything good in this one. Yeah, but still, you know, you do your projects, and sometimes they are good, sometimes they are bad, and sometimes they are ugly, and this one is ugly. Yeah, I would say that from the batch of 11 or 12 cars that I make it that weekend, you know, having one that is extremely ugly isn't that bad. But if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, and whoever else wants to watch it. Have a lovely day and take care. Bye.